All right, welcome to Time Well Spent, an application to track your community service hours. The very first step when entering the website is enter your name, and then your email, and I'm just going to use personal email, and then whatever password you want. Hit sign up. Sometimes if your web browser hasn't been reloaded recently, the website will break. That's not an issue on our part. It's just kind of a issue with web browsers. If we go here, we can see our events are here. And these are events that you submit in your Add Events page. You can see that we currently have a location added. To add other locations, you click the Add a Location button and you fill out all the information, what would be the name of the location, the address, the city it's in, the state that's located in, and the zip code for it. Then you hit submit. It will bring you back over here. You click on it and then you put in your hours, your month, or the time that it was in, date, and your affiliation, so what's supposed to go towards what organization it's for. Then you put your description in, and then you hit submit, and it'll be added to your dashboard so that you can view it here. This page includes everything that you need with it, and along with the most fabled thing that everybody loves on every website, a light and a dark mode. But we should always keep dark mode. Okay, off to the code. And here is the code. Now, first we are in main.py. In the code, we have our initial app, and then we tell it to include the API routes to interact with the backend from the front end. And then we include our static files, and we make our templating engine right here to render our Jinja 2 templates. And these are all the routes for doing so, along with a user authentication. Now here is our base Jinja 2 template. This includes all of the base information that's on every single page of our entire website. And right here you can see the block that is our content. Then that will be rendered into base.html, which is then rendered into the rest of the pages. Then this entire the entire backend is hosted in Docker. So we use a Docker file hosted from Python 3.11. We set the work directory. We copy our requirements in. Then we install the requirements. We copy all of our files in to make sure the application runs. Then we start the application, ensuring that it's running on port 80. And that way it's publicly accessible on the internet. The database that we use for this was MongoDB. We originally found some issues with it with Mongo Atlas, and eventually had to end up switching to a private server. We use 3 different databases to store all the information, which allows us to keep it well organized. Along with, we use a SQLite database to store user information. Then in our models, we define the user, and this just basically tells the Python client how to interact with the server and what all the values are. In total, we ended up with 35 dependencies for our project, which is not a very high number in retrospect to a lot of different things. So this makes it a very small project, or small file size of a project, while still maintaining a lot of features that makes it very easy to use. Overall, we found it very, very difficult in some areas, and ended up having to get rid of some ideas that we originally had, but we're still very happy with the product, and we can't wait to see if we want to take it any further.